Hey, so I went out to Wattle Cove the other day to take a look at what this fossil really looked like. And tonight I am going to try my best to draw what I think this prehistoric creature might have looked like. Now say something, Micah.
What did you find?
No. Hello, my Camp PencilPointers. Last week, Chef Micah looked at Ruby's sketch of her fossil and drew what he thought that creature looked like, you know, before it became a fossil.
We also learned that warm hugs are no substitute for hearty dinner. Eat your vegetables.
Yeah, Ruby, and after seeing the way he interpreted your drawing, I got curious. I decided to hike up to Wattle Cove to take a look for myself, and I saw two things. First, I saw a giant pile of sticks wrapped in Scotch tape.
That's my log flume! Isn't it glorious?
Glorious it's a good word. But I also saw the gigantic fossil of Wattle Cove, and that within itself is quite glorious, Ruby.
Did you draw a fossil too?
Yes, so I sketched the fossil based on what I saw from my perspective. And a different perspective can change a lot of things. One of those things, the fossil may appear to be gigantic to Ruby, but to me, it's kind of medium-sized.
It's like a medium popcorn for the movies. It's supposed to be medium, but it's gigantic. And it costs $25 too.
That's actually a good way to put it. What might be medium to some people might be gigantic to others. Two different perspectives. So if we put together your sketch, Ruby, and my sketch, we might have a better understanding of what this strange and peculiar creature might have looked like.
Collective visions. How beautiful.
You know, Ruby, it's Chef Micah's perspective that the fossil is just a small component to this creature. More specifically, the head.
Specifically? Does that mean you think it is a skull?
I think it is a skull, Ruby. I think it is. And maybe the rest of that creature is buried underneath that fossil.
Maybe under my log flume too? That'd be amazing! Now my rag has a theme. Do-do-do!
So tonight, using all of these perspectives, all of these different ways of looking at things, I will draw my rendition of what I think the beast of Wattle Cove looked like. Camp PencilPointers at home, we would love for you to draw along with us. You don't have to draw exactly what I'm drawing. It's just more fun to draw together. So, Ruby, shall we start the show?
We shall! Theme music!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, otters and dragons and octopi, welcome to Camp PencilPoint, a place where we draw using nonsense and tomfoolery. We're glad you stopped by tonight to draw something ridiculous with us. Joe Fu here. I am joined by my very good friend right over there, Emily. Hey, Emily, how's it going? That's not Emily. Emily took the night off. I'm joined by my very good friend right over there, Chef Micah. Chef Micah, how you doing?
I'm great, Pooh. How are you?
I am good. Please follow both Chef Micah and I on Instagram. You can see our handles just below. You can follow us on Instagram to a certain extent. You can follow us on TikTok too. Let me remind you to please follow Camp PencilPoint on Facebook and Instagram. And while you're at it, please share Camp PencilPoint with your family and your friends and share the love of drawing something ridiculous. For the next 12 to 15 minutes, prepare to embark on a journey to the ridiculous. We would love for you all, my Camp PencilPointers, to draw along with us. You don't have to draw exactly what I'm going to draw today. Just get your pencil, get your crayon, get your brush, get some mustard, get anything, apply it to paper, put it down on paper, and start drawing and have fun. Just let it go. Let the creativity, let whatever you have in your mind, let it flow from your fingers onto your paper. And let's have fun tonight. The medium-sized, gigantic fossil and log flume of Wattle Cove. Let me give you a little backstory about this. Basically, Ruby decided to build a log flume. Still don't agree with this whole endeavor. But while she was building this log flume, she discovered a fossil. It's gigantic, according to Ruby. She sketches it out because she can't pick it up. So there's a sketch of it. She brings it back. This is Ruby's sketch. So this is what she believes the fossil looked like. So first of all, Emily was inspired by the shape of this fossil, so she drew what this fossil might have looked like. Chef Miker saw all this and was also inspired, and he drew a creature that he thought used to be the fossil. So those are the two sketches they sketched. With Emily, she used the entire fossil shape as her creature. The next week, Chef Miker takes it in a different direction. He thinks the fossil is just the head of that creature. And then all the other body parts were not part of the fossil.
Yes.
Yes. Made me really curious because I wanted to really take a look at what this fossil looked like. So I took a hike up to Wattle, Cove, sat down, and I did a sketch. And there it is. And I tried my best to, try to capture it the way it is. It's definitely embedded in the rock. There's a whole other side to it that we can't see. If we go back to what Ruby did too, I could see where Ruby's shapes came from. There's nothing like getting a nice close look, actually being there to look at what you're drawing. As in the intro, like I said, what Ruby sees as gigantic is kind of like, normal, medium size to me. So it's actually, not that big. I'm going to draw what this prehistoric creature might have looked like before it became a fossil. And I want to kind of build off of both Emily's and Mike's ideas. So I'm going to take all these different ways of looking at something. I'm going to put it into my sketch. So everyone out there, buckle in because we are going to draw the medium-sized, a gigantic fossil and log flume of Wattle Cove. Here we are. How's it going, everyone? So this is the paper I usually use, that toned paper. It's been a little while since we've seen it come out.
I love the toned paper.
Those of you that are interested in this paper, it's provided by French Press. French paper is French paper, not French press. That's what I make my coffee in. And I want to point out here that you can see the fossil is the skull of that creature. You can see the basic shape of the fossil is in just the head. Like when we looked at the fossil, when you saw Ruby's fossil, there was almost like a tube-ish. Like it was almost like a little, I almost want to say it like a tunnel. So Heather chimed in. She said, the tube reminds me of the old cartoon, The Snorks. That's what I thought too. So there's like a tube, like a half tube at the top of the skull. So what I did, if you could see in my sketch, I have that tube kind of coming up the top of the head. And I was going to make like the tube. I was going to make like a snork tube. But it didn't look right. I couldn't get it to look right. So I actually made it into like two long like antennae.
Well, and you believed that this was an underwater creature, right? That
Yes.
was your thoughts.
Yes, exactly. So snorks underwater, you're right on. If we look at Chef Miker's and we look at Emily's drawing, they both incorporated feathers, different types of feathers. Emily had like smaller, almost like furry feathers. And then I would say like Chef Miker, your feathers were a little more, well, as you said in the video, a little more Muppet-like.
Yeah, or shaggy.
I took all the bird idea out of it. I removed all the bird because the feathers and the bird, I think Emily had qualities of bird in her character. You had qualities of bird. I don't think they were full-on bird, but there were qualities of bird. I took all those qualities out, and I'll see if anyone recognizes my inspiration, what I used as influence in creating my creature.
I'm feeling seahorse here.
Yes, you and Heather are right. I think you cheated and looked at Heather's. But yes.
Oh, I didn't even see. Oh, no, did she say that?
Yeah, She said snork/seahorse. I won't.
What is that thing? Creature from the, not creature from under the sea.
From the Black Lagoon.
What's that thing? The Black Lagoon. There we go.
The black with the what?
A little yes, the creature from the Black Lagoon.
The creature
like
from
little...
maybe the ear part, the little flap, the fin. There is that bump. In Ruby's sketch, it's a little more pronounced. There had to be something with that flate, or it's like a flatness.
So it has no legs.
It does not have legs. Just an update on what I'm doing on the paper. Sometimes when you put down marker, it does like a lot of different things. The last thing it does is what you expect. So it's always good to lay down some test paper, put your marker down, and see exactly what it's going to do.
So Joe, I got 5 questions for you. Are you ready?
All right, yeah. So in the past, we did a little rapid fire question with Emily and Chef Miker. I hit Emily with a bunch of questions. She came up with the answer right off the top of her head, hit me with the answer. They were great. We did the exact same questions with Chef Miker. They were They were quick. So now Chef Miker is not going to ask me the questions that I wrote because I have the answers to them already. So Chef Miker has written new questions for me to rapid fire answer. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's do some rapid. I'm excited because I usually ask the questions. I don't get the questions asked, so I'm excited. Let's do this.
What if dinosaurs had ham and cheese and it went boom? Then what?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
If you were a shoe, what kind of dinosaur would you be?
I was a shoe?
Yes.
Was that the answer?
Yes.
If I was a shoe, what dinosaur would I be? A shoe?
Yes.
All right, what's next?
Were cave bears real? And if so, why were they expensive?
Yes, they were real because they were hard to find.
That's right.
Let me just say, I really miss Emily.
Me too. This or that. Stegosaurus pancakes or Brontosaurus hash brown.
What's a Brontosaurus hash brown?
You know, potato.
Stegosaurus pancake.
Okay.
All right.
Art question.
All right.
Art question.
This is a hard one. Okay.
No, art question.
Oh, art question.
Would dinosaurs have painted with their tails, or would they have used a brush pen?
I think then they would have used their tail because the brush pen's a relatively new invention. So then tail, now brush pen.
Okay.
Okay.
Last question. How is everything?
I'm doing good.
Hey!
All right, so that was rapid fire questions from Chef Miker. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna actually let's drop out of this, Mike.
All right.
And I'm gonna I'm gonna do a little beauty shot right now of my creature. That was my creature. So thank you for drawing with me. If you're watching this episode and you would like to join in on the conversation, watch the live stream, watch the drawing in full time, then please follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, and join us every other Tuesday for our live streams. And please join in the conversation and join in on the fun. If you're a good artist, then be a good artist. If you're a not so good artist, then be a not so good artist. Whatever you may be, just draw and draw for fun. In any of our videos, this is the most important thing I could say. And that is that you, everyone out there, everyone watching us, everyone not watching us, everyone, you are important and your artistic voice is important too. So whatever you do, just take care of yourself. We need you. We need you to take care of yourself. You're very important. Take care of yourself and take care of your artistic voice too. Because we really need that artistic voice more than anything right now. Try to draw every day. Draw every day. But don't try to create a masterpiece every day. Don't try to make the most perfect piece of artwork every day. Just take your pencil, take your brush, take whatever you're using, put it to paper, and try to draw anything. Try to draw something fun. Try to draw something ridiculous. Take the stress out. Draw something fun. There's always room to do the perfect masterpiece, but there is more than enough time to always do something fun. So draw something fun, and it'll just encourage you to keep drawing. And the more you draw, the better you get. So draw every day, but take the stress out and draw for fun. Finally, never stop creating and never stop inspiring. Until next time, everyone, go out and draw something ridiculous. Well, actually, let me answer. Speaking of direct messages, I just got a direct message. Someone saw this. Yeah, it is Sisu. I do have Sisu. She's here to keep me company. Very good movie. I highly recommend it.